Oh, I see. No hands, no feet, no ears? These creatures are so inept as to be practically useless.
I mean, they do. Okay, to be fair, snakes hear vibrations. They feel vibrations, so like the vibrations of music and everything.
Exactly, yeah. So that's how they know.
That's how they know with music, but if Miss Pavlova was to just whistle to a snake, that would be useless because that doesn't have a vibration to it.
Yeah, no. Maybe she could like knock on the wall and that would work, but I don't think that's no.
Yeah. Don't take it out on the snakes, Mr. Holmes.
There is one other thing. You have more? The snakes use the scales on their bellies to propel themselves. So, I'm not really sure that a snake could manage to climb up a flat bell cord like the ones in these cabins. Then it should try harder.
Oh, what? Oh my god! My fucking god! Oh, I accidentally misclicked.
You're just so fucking done with this pausing game. I'm out of here.
Yeah, no, my middle finger was just accidentally pressed against the court record shit.
Oh, okay.
But it should try harder. Oh my god. Oh, you dumbass.
Please don't be angry with me, Mr. Sholmes.
Mr. Sholmes.
Mr. Holmes, the point is... even if the snake had gone through the ventilator to the next door cabin, it couldn't have come back without help. What I'm trying to say is that there are a number of reasons as to why it's difficult to imagine the snake could have had a part in this.
You know, the snake could have... We could have just blamed it on the snake and left it at that.
Yeah.
My god. He looks so defeated.
I think... we need to step in and help again, Mr. Naruto.
Oh no, you don't mean...
Yes, we need to modify Mr. Holmes' latest deductions, and turn them into the great ones they ought to be.
Oh, great. I had a feeling that was coming. Alright, let's give it a try.
Just what I was waiting for, Mr. Naruto.
Fuck you, no you weren't. Yes, right.
So, cast your eyes down to your wrists again.
What? Oh yeah! You've done it again. Thank God, man. Thank fucking God. You've done it again.
Your handcuffs are gone. Where do they go? Fear not. I shall see they're restored after our work is done.
Can you not? I really wish you'd leave them off.
Now, everyone, let us begin. Sherlock Holmes is proud to present his logic and reasoning spectacular.
Alrighty, let's see. Alrighty. I love how it changes to, like, Naruhodo, Inosuke.
Yeah. Hold it, Mr. Holmes.
Topic 1, Intruders Identity. Beloved Speckled Snake.
So, what you got?
Death has nothing to do with me. The whole thing has nothing to do with me. I'm thinking on this one, because I thought the snake was spot on until we remembered stuff. Aching hearts. She does have a pained expression on her face.
Yes, that's true. She looks as though Cosmo-sama's death is weighing heavily on her mind.
But you're not sure Mr. Holmes has read her quite correctly, is that it? Could there be some other way to interpret her expression then?
Let's take a moment. And really look very closely at Miss Pavlova. So. Oh.
I'm gonna explore all over just in case.
Okay.
Because who knows what the fuck there could be. Okay, all there is aching heart. Oh, claw scratch. Okay.
Oh, Naruto-san, look. That looks like a very painful wound.
It looks like a scratch made by some kind of small animal. And fairly recently, too.
Well, whatever scratched it is, it doesn't appear to be around here. So, not quite. Aching heart?
Heart really does look troubled.
Yes, it's hard to believe she's putting that expression on to fool us.
But if you look closely, it's almost like she's actually staring at something.
At what do you think?
Perhaps something physically causing her pain. We should have a closer look.
So in case you haven't figured out, you need to finagle the camera here very slightly so you can see the inside of her hand.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
There we go. Oh, right here.
Oh.
She has such petite ears among that beautiful hair, like little pink shells.
Oh, what's that? There's something attached to her ear.
Ah, I expect that's what's called an earring. It's a little piece of jewelry.
Earring, is it? It really is tiny.
Perhaps part of it is missing. Maybe it broke off. Now all that's left is the clasp, the part that is the clasp part that attaches to the ear.
If that's the case, she doesn't appear to have noticed that it's broken.
Left ear.
Let's check. Oh.
Oh. Okay, apparently it actually is broken. Well, look at that. I totally forgot that she had...
Oh, what's that?
I played this game before, I promise.
Oh, I know you have. You've told me stuff. Something dangling down from her... Oh.
Yeah, this little crescent moon thing. The crescent moon part looks as though it's made from wood. It's charming, isn't it?
Women do seem to love adornments like that. Their hair around their necks, on their fingers, even hanging from their ears, it seems.
Well, jewelry is beautiful, Naruto-san.
Okay.
So actually, I think what we need to do is actually, That's weird. I don't...
Oh. Oh. Are you still there? Okay.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Okay, my computer fell asleep and I thought I was having a blackout.
Oh. God.
So I was about to freak out for a second. I'm gonna expect the right ear one more time.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, okay, I can't check anything there.
Yeah, no.
Oh, the paper. Oh, no.
Maybe it actually is like the claw marks.
Let's try the claw marks one more time.
Yeah, you can press present there, yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. It's X. It's present. There you go.
Yeah. Yes! Yes. Claw scratch. Yes, when you recall those horrid events, that claw scratch smarts with pain.
Indeed. And simple observation reveals that the wound is fresh.
I do like how they bounce off each other so easily.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, like, this is basically just you and I, at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Miss Pavlova, did you in fact receive that scratch? Sometime last night. Ah. When I think about the young man who died next door, I feel so sad. And when I am sad, the pain from this wound is worse.
And it is that very pain that evidences your inextricable link to the victim's death. So we ask, what was the nature of this intruder that stole into the victim's cabin on that portentous night? Why, naturally, it was the friend with which he boarded this vessel, was it not? Ah, as I suspected. Another telltale glance. Without doubt, your friend is the writhing serpent we see before us.
It seems likely that the scratch mark on the back of Miss Pavlova's hand was made by this friend of hers, doesn't it? Except...
Oh, that's you.
Snakes don't have claws, do they? Very astute, Mr. Naruhodo.
No, they don't. They don't even have hands or feet on which claws might grow.
If you ever see a snake with claws, you might as well just abandon all fuck.
Yeah, you just run in the opposite direction as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Because as we're fucked.
Well then, if that snake isn't her pet, what is? What is the true identity of this friend of hers?
We should follow our gaze, Naruhodo-san. That's where we'll find the answer. Alright, follow her gaze.
Look at the writhing serpent. The more I look at this creature, the more its stripes stand out. It's a very impressive snake, isn't it?
Oh yes, it really is. And it seems to be doing its best to squeeze this poor sailor's head until it bursts.
Oh my god. Yes, terrifying sight. And slightly heartwarming at the same time. Ryunosuke is just like, you know what? This asshole gets to shut up for a few moments.
The snake's not gonna like the guy.
Anyway, it'd probably be a good idea not to get too close.
See, man, Stroganoff?
I'm just trying to see what else there is to look at.
We'll turn the camera more and you might find out.
Oh, the photograph frame. Ooh. Aw. Oh, look at the photograph in this frame. This must be something Miss Pavlova brought with her when she ran away.
She's exceptionally beautiful, isn't she?
Yes, that's true, but personally, it's the little black creature she's holding that caught my eye. Cat?
It's a kitty.
Maybe we'd better take a closer look at this. Little kitten. Look at the little cat Miss Pavlova's cuddling here.
Oh, what a cute little kitten. It could vie with you, Naruhodo-san, for the blackest outfit.
A black kitten. From the looks of this picture, at least, Miss Pavlova seems very attached to it. I'm gonna just present the black kitty, because I don't think I need to investigate much else. I'm still gonna click this just in case.
Yeah, you can if you want.
That must be a stage costume she's wearing.
It's quite stunning. I should like to have something like that.
And she's wearing the 20,000 rubles on her head as well, look.
It's called a tiara, Naruhodo-san, and you shouldn't think of it purely in terms of its value.
She must be a strong-willed woman. Turn her back on the world stage and run away all on her own. Alrighty. I'm also gonna go back just because I want to see what the funny thing with Stroganoff is.
Okay.
Because I like seeing all the dialogue. There's no doubt in there. She looked in this direction. Right at Seaman Stroganoff.
Well, they do seem to be friends of sorts. But I can't imagine how he could possibly fit through that ventilator.
Don't forget that I managed to fit inside Kazuma's trunk when we first boarded the ship.
That's...
Ryunosuke, you are a dumbass and I love you.
I would ask what that proves, but... I think an equivocal little smile would be more effective.
Alrighty.
Teapot?
Oh, I accidentally thought. I didn't even realize I could. I have a feeling that it was this teapot that Miss Pavlova's eyes flickered over to before.
You think this is the friend she's been talking about?
Well, we're all different, aren't we? Oh my god! Whatever we might say about it, if that's the way she feels.
I don't think I'll say anything about it then. Unity Pocket discussed and said.
I love that. Wait, that's not what I meant. This game, it's charm. It's fucking charm.
It's so good. Alright, little kitty.
Alright, little black kid. Yes. Without doubt, your friend is the little kitten we see before us.
Yes, the scratch on the back of your hand makes that abundantly clear.
Oh no. The whereabouts of this black kitten isn't clear, but what is clear is that you brought the animal with you when you ran away, didn't you? Ah! Darka is my best friend. You'd never leave her behind.
Darka would appear to be a Russian blue. And yet, that fact leaves us in a quandary. The victim's written observations on the night in question tell of a speckled band.
A snake.
Whereas, regrettably...
Aw, that cat's so cute.
the specimen's markings do not fit that description in any way. What explanation can we then give, pray? What was the sight that fell upon the victim's eyes last night?
No, don't look at me. This has nothing to do with any of this.
Oh, but it does. You are the answer to the squander even now, hidden behind your back. Yes, that which you were trying, but failing to conceal, can only be the snake's sloth skin. Did you see that? She just took something out of her pocket and hidden behind her back.
If she just left it in her pocket, no one would ever have known.
Oh yes, ploys like that are Mr. Holmes' specialty. He's so cleverly forced her to reveal something.
I thought deduction was his specialty. Or maybe making me believe that was a ploy too. Damn! Damn!
Anyway. I find it hard to believe that that's the skin of a snake.
Which case? Just what is Miss Pavlova hiding behind her back?
Well, let's find out.
Well, it is speckled, and it is a band, but what is it? It seems to be soft and fluffy. Long piece of cloth of some sort. It's a cat toy! And that looks like a handle at one end.
I think it may be a cat's toy. This sort of is common in the West, apparently.
How's that a toy for cats?
Cats like to chase the band around and paw at it.
Can confirm. I used to have a store cat at my first job, and we'd bring that out to play with them.
Yeah. Kittens in particular love that sort of play. You only need to wave it in front of them, and they pounce to catch it.
That sounds positively adorable. Cat's toy.
So it's not a snake's soft skin, but it is indeed a cat toy.
Yes! Yes. Yes. The thing that you are trying but failing to conceal is, a cat's toy.
Precisely, and the true nature of the now infamous speckled band.
Ah.
And it was this toy that you dangled through the ventilator. You waved it around, I presume. Naturally, the victim could not fail to notice it.
But why? For what reason?
My dear boy, there can be only one answer to that. After a feline friend disappeared through the ventilator in a neighboring cabin, Miss Pavlova attempted to use the speckled cat's toy to incite the creature to return.
Ah.
In summary, the true nature of this friend of Miss Pavlova's, which last night infiltrated the scene of the crime, is a blithesome Russian blue breed of cat by the name of Darka.
Yeah!
A truly troublesome feline young Darka is proving to be. She must be caged once found. You will forgive us for borrowing the photograph of your pet, Miss Pavlova.
Photograph of Miss Pavlova and Darka has been entered into the court record. So, I'm questioning, how the fuck did, oh. It was after I gave her her food last night. That's when it happened. She scratched the back of my hand, and then ran up the bell cord. Before I could do anything, she had disappeared through the ventilator.
Yeah, because cats have claws. They can actually, so they actually can claw, whatever.
Darka, she is so naughty.
Words are hard sometimes. So not a snake, but a kitten.
Beloved kitten. Aww. How Mr. Soggy died. Death by a venomous snake bite.
So yeah, now here's the quandary. How the hell does a cat kill someone?
I mean,
it's possible, of course, but like...
To be fair, cats want to kill you. But as I've said, life for cats... You see, we forgive cats for anything. A cat could leap into the air and slash our fucking throats in front of people.
Oh yeah, they could.
And then everyone else would be like, "Oh, what a cute little dangerous bastard."
Yeah, pretty much.
What a cutie. Who wants belly rubs? Aw, you're scratching my arm? Oh, I see bone. You see, we'd forgive cats. Cats could fucking murder a whole room. We could send them in front of the fucking mafia.
Cats fucking rule the world.
Just ask the Egyptians.
Moving on, we come to the heart of the matter, the grim demise of the victim.
I didn't see the moving on there for a second. I thought you were moving on from the conversation.
That was the plan. That was the plan.
Oh, that was good.
How did this young man lose his life? And why? According to the data of which I have been apprised, it would appear there were no visible signs of injury. In fact, the circumstances of the victim's death can only be explained by a terrible venom. What Mr. Holmes says is true. There were no signs of a wound anywhere in the Cosmo-sama's body.
That's right. Mr. Holmes seems to be aware of one very important detail. Cosmo wasn't poisoned.
Yes, it would seem so. Let's give him the information he's missing now. So, what have we just recently found out like 5 seconds ago?
We have the post-mortem report.
No. The cat. Cats don't have venom.
Oh yeah, so present this.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes! Yes.
Oh, wait, what?
What?
Okay, never mind, I fucked up. That was my fault.
What percent?
What precisely was your intention with that, Mr. Nohodo?
Just following the natural progression of the deduction. Sometimes the truth hurts.
Well, the truth is, you do not have to turn for observation or deduction. You do not have a turn for observation or deduction. Did that hurt?
You know what? I'm gonna screenshot this, then I'm gonna post this to Twitter.
Good.
And then I'm gonna use this as the episode's thumbnail with edits to it.
Good. Oh god, what are you editing on there?
Yes, a lot.
Okay, so yeah, that was my fault. I do apologize.
I'm just gonna add the GTA 5 wasted screen.
Okay.
To it.
Okay. Make it black and white too.
Yes, I will make it black and white.
Okay, so
it's the post-mortem report we've got to look into.
Yeah.
As I've said, the post-mortem, because what you were saying didn't make any sense.
That was okay. Yeah, that was my fault. I was jumping the gun. Damage to cervical vertebrae resulting in instant death. Victim's neck was yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It was not by venom.
No external
Or traces of poison.
Yep.
There you go. There we go. So yeah, just don't listen to me, and you'll do fine.
Yeah. The post-mortem report. In fact, the circumstances of the victim's death can only be explained by the post-mortem report.
Ah, yes. I knew it was one or the other.
I knew it was either Venom or not Venom. Obviously. Nick was...
Indeed. The breaking of the cervical vertebrae is fatal. Only that Goliath will be strong enough to survive that.
Seaman Stroganoff isn't some immortal freak, you know.
The jury is out. Anyway, we have good authority that the victim's neck was broken. Now, if we take that as fact, we can reasonably imagine that there remains evidence to affirm it at the scene of the crime.
Oh no, could there be...
Yes, an examination of the deceased's body will prove the death conclusively.
Cosmo died because his neck was broken. In other words, he was probably struck by something. Or someone.
Yes, that's a distinct possibility. As of yet, no weapon has been found, though.
Presumably Darka didn't silently creep up behind Cosmo and deal with a fatal blow. I mean, Darka's a cat.
Yeah.
We've established already, cats could kill a group of people and then someone could just go, "Aw, aren't you a deadly little creature?"
I suppose. It's possible that he had a fall and hit the ground awkwardly. It could have been a terrible act of misfortune that he broke his neck completely by accident.
Oh yes. A bad fall could...
It's rather hard to believe of Kazuma-sama, though.
I mean... I already know where this is going.
I take it you've figured it out, though. Figured it out, then.
I think the cat did cause the death, but unintentionally.
We'll see. He wasn't a clumsy man.
Well, we need to fix this deduction somehow. Is there anything from the scene that could explain what happened?
Oh, we need to present the link. Okay.
Oh!
Hey, there you go.
Yes!
Because you'll see it kind of looks like a skid, almost like he slipped on the bell.
Yeah. Yes. An examination of the mark on the floor will prove the cause of death conclusively.
This particular mark, so prominently visible next to the victim's body, is a deposit of shoe polish. Oh, that's you.
Shoe polish?
Indeed. Positively identified by the little analysis device I constructed, which I carry now as a matter of course. Beeswax, tallow, and dye were my results. The undeniable ingredients of shoe polish.
And the color of the polish is a perfect match. The color of Mr. Soggy's laced leather shoes. Looking at this mark, it's not hard to imagine what happened. For some reason, Mr. Soggy must have caught his foot at that point on the floor and tripped. Please no.
And, by a dreadful turn of misfortune, caught his neck against some immovable object as he fell to the floor. Suffering a fatal blow to the spine, the victim's vertebrae shattered, and in that instant, he lost his life.
No! I don't know. I don't know anything about this. Is that really true, Miss Pavlova? What about the evidence left at the scene where Mr. Soggy lost his life?
Yes, the facts are as clear as day to me. You did all you could to conceal the incriminating evidence. But now your involuntary glance betrays the hiding place you chose. That's right. You had the evidence that links you to the victim's death in that traveling case. I don't believe it. Cosmo-sama merely tripped over and now he's no more? It can't be true. I refuse to accept it.
I know it's hard to believe, but the mark on the floor does seem to suggest that's what happened.
But...
And if this part of Mr. Sholm's deduction is right, Miss Pavlova is trying to hide some evidence that would prove it. Here in this cabin, somewhere in the direction that she just cast her eyes.
Where, I wonder?
Let's have a good look around. The answer must be here somewhere.